What if the court could order you to pay thousands of dollars every year, even if you didn't ask for custody, even if you lost your job, even if you disagree with the other parent? That's the reality of child support in the United States. Today, we're breaking down how child support really works, how courts calculate it, how it's enforced, and what happens if payments stop. Clearly, legally, and honestly. Before we begin, subscribe to this channel for clear explanations of U.S. family law so you can protect your rights and your future. What is child support? Child support is a court-ordered financial obligation designed to ensure that a child's basic needs are met, regardless of the parent's relationship. Under U.S. law, child support belongs to the child, not to the other parent. It is meant to cover food, housing, clothing, education, medical care, daily living expenses. Child support is not a punishment and not a reward. It is a legal duty shared by both parents. Who has to pay child support? Many people believe only fathers pay child support. That is not true under U.S. law. Any parent who does not have primary custody may be ordered to pay child support, regardless of gender. Courts look at which parent has primary physical custody, each parent's income, parenting time, overnights. A mother can be ordered to pay child support. A father can receive child support. The law is gender neutral. Does custody affect child support? Yes, very strongly. In general, the parent with less parenting time pays support. The parent with more parenting time receives support. But even joint custody does not automatically cancel child support. Why? Because courts focus on income differences, child's standard of living, fairness to the child. Custody affects child support, but it does not eliminate responsibility. How child support is calculated. Every U.S. state uses child support guidelines, usually based on one of two models. 1. Income shares model, most states. This model estimates how much would the parents spend on the child if they lived together. That amount is then split proportionally based on income. 2. Percentage of income model. Some states calculate support as a percentage of the paying parent's income. What income counts? Courts consider almost all income, including wages and salary, overtime bonuses, self-employment income, rental income, commissions, unemployment benefits. Some benefits may be excluded, but hiding income is illegal. Courts can impute income if a parent quits a job to avoid paying works below their ability, is intentionally unemployed. Child support may include health insurance for the child, medical and dental costs, childcare expenses, education costs. Some states separate these expenses, others include them in the base amount. How courts issue child support orders. Child support orders usually come from divorce cases, custody cases, paternity cases. The process includes financial disclosure, guideline calculation, court review, signed court order. Once signed, the order is legally binding. What if a parent doesn't pay? Failure to pay child support is not a small issue. Child support enforcement agencies exist in every state. If payments stop, enforcement may include wage garnishment, tax refund interception, license suspension, passport denial, bank account seizure, child support. Enforcement is aggressive and automatic. Police generally do not enforce child support directly. However, if a court issues a warrant for contempt, or a parent violates court orders, police can arrest based on a judge's warrant. Courts may impose contempt of court fines. Jail time in extreme cases. Jail is usually used when a parent can pay but refuses. Courts focus on compliance, not punishment. Can child support be modified? Yes, but only by court order. Valid reasons include job loss, income change, disability, change in custody. Verbal agreements between parents do not change legal obligations. Until a judge modifies the order, the old amount still applies. Arrears continue to grow. What are child support arrears? Arrears are past due child support. Important facts. Arrears do not disappear. Interest may apply. Bankruptcy does not erase child support. Even when a child becomes an adult, arrears can still be collected. Child support and visitation. Important rule. This is critical. You cannot stop child support because visitation is denied. You cannot deny visitation because child support is unpaid. Courts treat these as separate legal issues. Taking matters into your own hands can harm your case. How child support affects children. When properly handled, children have stability. Basic needs are met. Conflict is reduced. When misused or ignored, children suffer emotionally. Parents face legal consequences. Courts aim to protect the child's well-being, not adult conflicts. Common myths about child support. I don't see my child, so I don't have to pay. The other parent spends it unfairly. We agreed privately, so court doesn't matter. All false under U.S. law. Child support is not about winning or losing. It's about responsibility, accountability, and protecting children, even when relationships fail. If this video helped you understand child support law, like this video, subscribe for more U.S. family law education. Share this with someone who may need it, because knowing the law doesn't just protect parents, it protects children.